Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Shubhakareshu Sarvada Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesh 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 Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Sachidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham 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 Sachidananda Rupa Shivoham Shine on me. Let the light from the lighthouse shine on me. Shine on me. Shine on me. Let the light from the lighthouse shine on me. Shine from me, shine from me. Let the light of the lighthouse shine from me. Shine from me. Shine from me. Let the light of the lighthouse shine from me.
माँ तेरी जय हो, तेरा ही विजय हो। माँ तेरी जय हो, तेरा ही विजय हो। तेरे गीत से आज जग ये जीवित हो। माँ तेरी जय हो, तेरा ही विजय हो। तेरे गीत से आज जग ये जीवित हो। माँ तेरे गाँव के खेत भीगा रहे हैं। तेरे गाँव के खेत भीगा रहे हैं। तेरे आज नगरों में जय जय की धूम है। तेरे आज जगी दीन दुनिया और वो गा रही है कि माँ तेरी जय हो। और वो गा रही है कि माँ तेरी जय हो। माँ तेरी जय हो, तेरा ही विजय हो। तेरे गीत से आज जग ये जीवित हो। माँ
Hello everyone, very warm welcome to all of you and Jai Shri Mataji. Tonight I'll be doing the MC role instead of my lovely wife Manika. She's just taking a break. And if I can also request maybe a bandhan for her towards the end of the session, that'd be fantastic. I hope you all are well and hope your meditations have been going along well. So I have been asked to make a few announcements, which I will do as requested. So there has been a bit of confusion about the program schedule as to are we meeting on Saturday, are we meeting on Sunday, etc. So apologies for that. We were just trying to sort out a few things here ourselves, and those who are in Australia or are following the news would see that it's been raining quite heavily here, and hence we unfortunately won't be able to organize a Havan on this Saturday, which is the 11th of December. So again, I repeat, there's going to be no session on this Saturday on the 11th. Instead, we will continue our regular sessions of Wednesdays and Sundays for one more week. So that means we'll get a few bonus sessions. That is one on this Sunday, next Wednesday. And then instead of this Saturday, we will have Puja on the next Saturday, that is the 18th of December. So don't worry if you don't understand too much about Puja or what it is. It's essentially the highest form of praise you can do. And we'll talk more about it on the Sunday session to explain what is Puja and what is required and what is expected of you at that time. And that puja is basically what we is called the Christmas puja, because it's we are close to the Christmas period. And as you all know, the deity of the Agya Chakra is Sri Jesus Christ, who resides on our forehead. And that puja is basically being done to awaken the deities or please the deities or strengthen the deities of the Agya Chakra, that is Sri Jesus and Mother Mary. And that puja will essentially conclude our 21-day series that started back on 31st July. However, if I guess Rachita was quite keen to do another session following the puja, I haven't got a chance to touch base with her, but in case that happens, we will let you know through the WhatsApp group. So keep an eye on that. Now, as we are preparing, or as we are coming to a conclusion of this 21-day series, one thing I would love to encourage all of you is to try and find a local center near you. When I say a local center, I mean Sahaja Yoga meditation center near your city or near your suburb where you are physically located, because there's only so much we can do online. I mean, we have done quite a bit, God's grace, but today's session is essentially about those aspects which you don't normally see online on these sessions. Because when you go to a physical center or a physical class of Sahaja Yoga, it's not just about, we a bunch of people, bunch of serious people sitting down together quietly meditating and then just in all that seriousness going back. It's actually a lot of fun and a lot of joy. So just to give you an example, we try and catch up every week. We try and catch up every week here locally in Brisbane. We have a center in Wamra, and shortly you will see when Meghaji presents, and you'll probably see a few pictures there as well. So we go there for a few hours. The center is in the countryside, so it's nice vibrations away from all the city noises and pollution. And we go there, we chit chat, we might cook together someday, and then we just have a few laughs over the tea, and then we go have a meditation, have a program. And after that also we enjoy dinner together, have a few more laughs. But just like you might come together with your family, that's exactly like that. It's basically the Sahaja Yoga family that we have. We meet them now and then, and not just in the centers. We also go to each other's houses, celebrate birthdays together, go to camping, sing and dance together, etc. So it's a very joyful environment, and still in a very, and we maintain this moral boundaries and everything, which is the very essence of Sahaja Yoga, the innocence and morality. And still you can feel we have a lot of fun and a lot of joy. And it's very hard to simulate the same thing on the screen online. And then that's why I'm encouraging all of you to please try and find a local Sahaja Yoga meditation center near your city or in your city. Now, there are a few, you all seem to be fairly tech savvy, so you can try and Google it, or you can always take help from your lovely Sahaj mentors. So you can ask them if you're not able to find something that, okay, well, can you help me out with this? And I'm sure they'll be more than happy to get you in touch with a local Sahaja Yogi. And then you can try and go along with them, see how you feel, and then just share your experiences and photos in their WhatsApp group. We'd love to see those as well, and your experiences if you have any. But yeah, just see this as your homework, if you like, for lack of a better word, for the next 1 week. And let us know if you're having any difficulties. We'll be more than happy to help you out there, right? So without further ado, what we will do is we'll raise our Kundalini and put on a bandhan to start with. And after that, we will listen to a short 2-minute excerpt of Shri Mataji's talk, where Shri Mataji is talking about the joy of collectivity. And after that, I will hand over to Meghaji, who will be leading the meditation and message tonight. All right, so let's raise our Kundalini and put on a bandhan collectively. And again, nice and slow. There's no race happening here. Actually, the slower you do it, with more focus, the better it is. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us tonight. And hopefully you have a lovely meditation today.
And the joy we feel now, together, when we were yesterday clapping and singing songs and we were feeling the joy, at a very simple music concert, without any drugs, without any shouting, screaming, nothing. Very simple. The joy we were feeling, it was because our Kundalini was dancing. She was so happy. Because what were you asking there? Nothing but the enjoyment of collectivity. Collectivity doesn't mean that we all should be stuck together with some glue or something, or we all become like Gibraltar, Rock of Gibraltar. No, it doesn't mean that. It means wherever you are connected. That is collectivity. But connected doesn't mean that you hate that person. No. You are connected means you love that person. You are concerned about that person. The connection, the connecting line is of love and not of hatred. So, when you are connected with another person or persons, then you are in collectivity. But people will live together and every day break each other's heads. Some of them really give me headaches, I tell you sometimes. Because they are nowhere near the real growth of Sahaja Yoga. So you may be in America, you may be in India, you may be anywhere. You are just connected. And you are concerned. As soon as there is a problem somewhere, into any part of the world, you are connected and you are effective, you can manage. But if you are not connected and you are just glued together, it's very inconvenient to live under such circumstances. I think people don't even understand the meaning of collectivity. Where there's not the other, ananya, where there's not the other, there's no other personality. These personalities are separated from you because of left and right.
Hello, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji, and it's so lovely to see you all again. So I'm Megha, as you would probably remember me from last sessions. And thank you, Baba, for that wonderful introduction. So today we are going to talk about the joy of collectivity. So as Shrimataji was saying, that yes, we have to be connected, and that's what we are now. But there is always a physical side of this collective where we actually get together physically and meet each other, and not only meditate together, but we do lots of activities together just to enjoy, and that is so joyful, just to be with other Sahaja Yogis. And it's most importantly, like, we are not having drinking or having drugs or with high music or loud sound or anything like that, yet we are very happy and really joyous and just enjoying each other's company. So that's what we wanted to talk about today. So we'll try to understand the importance of collectivity and just being with each other. Kirti has shared a link in the chat box where you can actually find a local center near you where you are physically located. But like Vaibhav mentioned, if you're having any trouble, please ask one of your lovely mentors, and I'm sure they can help you out to find a Sahaja Yoga meditation center or some Sahaj collectivity around you. And once you start going there, you will really see and feel the difference of being in collective. So what we are planning to do today, we will share some photos and videos that we have been up to here in Brisbane as a collective, and then we talk you through that. And then later we will obviously have some meditation and listen to Shri Mataji's talk on the importance of collectivity. So Kirti, if we can have the slides, please. So this is our wonderful ashram at Wemuran, which is near Brisbane. It's about 25-30 kilometers north of the Brisbane CBD. And this is a wonderful property, a huge property that actually Shri Mataji bought for us, and she actually gifted that for us. So we are really, really fortunate to be here in Queensland, in Brisbane, and enjoy this wonderful gift of Shri Mataji, and the house that you see there. So that was built by the Sahaja Yogis. So when Shri Mataji got this land for us, there was only a shade, like a temporary structure where people lived, like the Sahaja Yogis actually lived there, and then they built this house really from scratch. So she actually, the Shri Mataji designed this house for us as well. And, they dug they did it all together. So they excavated the earth from their land. They made the bricks. So this house is made of mud bricks. And all the woodwork that you see in that house, everything is actually made by the Sahaja Yogis. And the vibrations are really, really wonderful. So just by being there actually clears you out. Like, it's been happened so many times for all of us who have been to Vemiran, that before getting there, we are tired, we just don't want to go there maybe. But as soon as you go there, everything just changes and you just feel so much energetic and loved and joyful that you just don't want to leave and you just want to stay there forever. So this is our wonderful Vemiran ashram, and it's got some bedrooms, meditation hall, the dorms and everything. And actually you would have seen Uncle Peter, so he actually lives in that ashram, who is very fortunate. When we came to Brisbane, we moved from Kuwait, so we used to live in Middle East and we moved here. So we then actually came and stayed in that ashram for about 6 months. So my son was born there. So, and it was really wonderful to be able to live there. So we, like Baba was saying, we usually go there every week on a Saturday or Sunday. We just, get together, we meditate together, of course. But we also spend some time together like you would do with your family. So just like, being with your Sahaj family. So yes, Abha is saying very special. Yes, this is a very, very special place. And Shri Mataji actually mentioned that even if you just lie there on the ground, all your problems can be cured, and which is so true. You can see that ground in the front, like the lawn. So kids actually play cricket there, football there. So all the kids have fun together. So it's a really very special place. Next one, please. Yes, it is in Australia, Brisbane. So these are our wonderful aunties. So like in that house, we have a big kitchen, and it's a collective kitchen, and Shri Mataji designed it in a way that it's a kitchen, and then you can see the big dining table at the back. So we usually cook meal together. Usually on every Saturday when we get there, we just cook a meal for everyone. So someone will probably be responsible for doing the shopping and everything, because it's a bit further away from the city. So you usually don't get anything nearby. It's really away from all the hustle and bustle. And once you get there, it's just so peaceful and quiet. And then we all get together, we do cooking together, we obviously eat together. So that's a lot of fun. It's not only here, like I said, we used to live in the Middle East, and we used to do exactly the same. So our weekends used to be Thursday and Friday in Kuwait. We used to live in Kuwait, and we were a very handful yogis there living at the time. And we used to have a collective program on a Friday. Usually, we used to hire a hall and meet there. But then afterwards, we will go to someone's house and, cook meal all of us together and enjoy a meal, go for a movie, and, go to the park or anything. So it is like that. Obviously, that was pre-COVID, but I'm sure with, from next year onwards, it's starting to looking a bit better. It's still the same everywhere you go. Wherever there is a collective, there is always some sort of collective activities and fun that we try to get together. Next one. So this was last year, and one of our yogi here, Greg, so he actually built this pergola himself, and he invited us all to celebrate Christmas together. So you can see we are all sitting there chit-chatting and enjoying a nice meal. And so it's so, you know, we celebrate all the festivals together as well, whether it's Christmas or Diwali or anything. And it's yeah, I cannot stress it enough. It's just an extended family, really. So you just spend time together with your family. You would do that with yogis, and obviously maintaining all the moralities and bounds and everything. But it's just so pure and joyful. The next one, please. So I'm getting some comments there. I'll try to address that as we go. So Sudarshan is asking, is the holy site of Shri Ganesha Swayambhu? Yes, it is in Australia. That's the Great Rock, Uluru. And yeah, and saying it's wonderful. Yes, it is. It is wonderful. Yeah, so play that video, Kirti. So this was again the beginning of this year, I think. Yes, it was beginning of this year. So Australia Day is the 26th of January, and we all went camping together, which is near a mountain near Vemuran Ashram, actually. It's called Banya Mountain. So we all of us went camping together for a long weekend, which was about Friday to Monday, 4 or 5 days. So yeah, we all, you know, pitched our tents together. We cooked together. We played cricket, and you can see that ground there. We all played cricket together. Had bonfire at nights, and then of course we meditated together. So if you go to the next one, Kirti. Yeah, so see, we were all camping together. You can see Monica, Baba, Kirti at the back. That's Greg, Haiti, Leanne, Gavin. So yeah, you can see all of them. That's our campfire at night. Gavin would cook some, you know, yummy. What's that called? What's it called? Remember that? Anyway, so he cooked that dessert for all of us, and we would share meals. So it's really good. And then you can see Greg meditating on a hammock. So who said you can't meditate on a hammock and you have to sit on the ground or stand on your head? You just need to find a quiet place, and yeah, there you go. So the next one, please. Oh, this is so funny. This was at the Guru Puja in Vemuran again last year, and it was in the middle of the COVID. So we have been very, very lucky in Australia, but especially in Brisbane. We had very few cases, and most of the times it was open, so we could actually physically get together. And you would not believe, I think Guru Puja was last year. It was in a while, and when we could actually get together physically, and everyone was, oh, like, yeah, you know, after you see your family after a very long time. And this was something like a rap Monica and Debbie did together. So if you just play that video, Kirti.
Did you see their dance?
Go, 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 go.
1.5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Go.
To a rack with hummus, falafel, and lettuce, tomato. To a rack, rap.
Get it down. Yeah, get down.
So that's all we do. So yeah, see, we just don't, we are not like a serious bunch of people who are always meditating or standing on our heads, but we do all sorts of fun. That's Sudipta's birthday celebration at Vemuran. I think it was this year, perhaps, or last year, I can't remember, but yes, this was his birthday. So we celebrate everyone's birthday. And that's where we have our collective program. That's the Puja Hall. And you see so many familiar faces here. So that's like, and that's like, you know, how a collective looks like. You see all of us all very dressed up, and you know, so this is where we have the annual Shri Guru Puja, or you know, the celebration to worship the Guru. We have everyone come from across Australia. So this is what you see. The pictures here is basically yogis from all over Australia would come and stay at Vemaran for 3-4 days. We would have like all the dorms that I was telling you, it's all filled out. Then we will also have tents put up and everything. We cook meals, we all cook together. There'll be about 200-250 people, and then we all cook together, all the meals, we wash up everything together. So it's a lot of fun and it's a lot of joy. And I can't, so this is something that cannot be recreated in an online environment. So we really encourage you to find some Sahaja Yoga center near you. And it's not only Vemaran. I know some people are saying that, yes, we could visit you. Yes, that would be lovely if you can visit us. But even if you can't at the moment, try to find some center near you. And I'm 100% sure that all the centers are like that. Like I said, our experience in Kuwait, we used to do that same thing. We used to almost every week, we would, just go cook meals together, go to the movies together, do all sorts of things. Even there, we can't do the here much, but there all the ladies would get together and, we just pampered each other. The boys would do some movie nights or go for a play or something. We used to go foot soak together, and we still do that here. So some of us get together who live close by. We just go to the ocean and do a foot soak there. So it's a lot of fun getting together physically and being in the collective. That's not only just not only being social, it not only nurtures your social requirements or emotional requirements, but it's also really vibrationally good for you and strong. It makes your vibrational experience much stronger. And the more you are in the collective, the more you with other yogis, your kundalinis will respond to each other, and without even you knowing, all your problems can be resolved and all your catches can be just disappear. So you don't even have to ask for abundance. Just being in the collective in the presence of other person can actually help you a lot. So and saying, if I can swim to Australia, it'll be so good. Yes, definitely. So if without further ado, I will just try to do some meditation together now, and then we will listen to Shri Mataji's talk, where she's talking about the importance of collectivity. So we showed you the fun side of it, but there is also a very vibrationally, it's why it is so important to be in the collective and feel that joy. And like I said, our kundalinis will respond to each other, and how our kundalinis are then united or connected, not only to this all-pervading energy or to this, not only to the divine, but also to each other. So I will just guide you through some meditation, and tonight we will try to focus on that aspect of within us, which is being collective. And as we know, Vishuddhi, which is the throat center or the fifth energy center, that is responsible for the collectivity, and the deity for that center is Shri Krishna. But it's also about opening your heart. So you just have to open your heart to others and be able to accept that love, and also just spread that love that is within you. So you just become a vehicle to spread that divine love all around you. So let's then just close our eyes and we'll get started with the meditation. So we'll just close our eyes. And we'll try to bring our attention within ourselves. And just to help our attention to settle within ourselves, we'll just take some strands of Kundalini from the bottom of our spine with our right hand, and then just slowly move it along our central channel with full attention or awareness. As we know, as we move our hand, the Kundalini energy will follow that movement, and then just put it on top of your head. No rush, just do it really slowly, and the slower the better, because there is no rest happening here. We are just here to enjoy this collective meditation. Just keep your attention on top of your head and put both your hands on your lap. And just for a few moments, just watch your thoughts. Now we will put both our hands on the Mother Earth, or if you're sitting on a chair, just drop both your hands next to you. And we will take one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now just pray to Shri Ganesha. Shri Ganesha, please make us a wise and innocent person so that we can be worthy of your attention. Shri Mataji, you who are Shri Ganesha, please make us humble in a way that we are appreciated by you, that we are in your divine attention. Now we'll bring both our hands onto our lap. And we will put our left hand onto our liver towards the right Swadhisthana, or towards the right side of our Swadhisthana chakra, the second energy center. Now, as we know, this is the center for pure attention, which is in Sanskrit Nirmal Chitta. So Nirmal is pure and Chitta is the attention. So we will just say one mantra to Shri Nirmal Chitta. And in Sahaja Yoga, as you probably know by now, that the format of every mantra is the same. So we just insert the name of the deity and then the rest says same. So we'll just say one mantra to Shri Nirmal Chitta. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please bless me with pure attention. Now bring your left hand back onto your lap. And with your right hand, just put in front of your nabi, third energy center. Or you can actually place it on the nabi chakra. And we will say one mantra to Shri Lakshmi Vishnu. So these are the deities for for the nabi chakra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am completely satisfied within myself. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am peaceful within myself. Please let me feel that peace and joy within myself. So once we are satisfied and peaceful within ourselves, then we can also start to feel the joy in little things. We can be even joyful just seeing a flower on a weed, and we don't have to worry about the thorns on a rose or something. So it's just that little things that you start to find joy in. And that's because you are peaceful and completely satisfied within yourself. Now we'll put our hand onto our heart. And like I said, this is really important that we just open our heart to everyone. We not only are ready to accept the love of the divine, of the other yogis, but also to spread the love that we have within us. Just be that vehicle to spread the divine love within and without. And this is the center, the deity for this center is Shri Jagadamba. So we'll just say one mantra to Shri Durga Mata Jagadamba. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Durga Mata Jagadamba Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, verily you are the Durga Mata. Shri Mataji, you are Shri Jagadamba. Shri Mataji, I have absolutely no fear because you are my mother. Please let me feel your divine love within my heart. Shri Mataji, please open my heart so I can feel your love and the love of other Sahaja Yogis. So that I can feel the joy within myself. Please fill my heart with compassion and love for others. Shri Mataji, please let me feel the compassion and love for others. Now we'll take our hand up to the throat chakra or the Vishuddhi chakra. And here we will move our hand in a clockwise direction and then just take out any negativity like we've been doing. But while doing that, we will just say a mantra to Shri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can also just simply say Shri Radha Krishna a few times. So we'll just say Shri Radha Krishna 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 Radha Krishna. Shri Mataji, please open my Vishuddhi chakra completely. Shri Mataji, please make me a collective being. Please establish the collectivity within myself so that I can feel the joy of being collective with others. I can feel the love for other Sahaja Yogis. I can enjoy the company of other Sahaja Yogis. And that I only enjoy the company of yogis. Please let me, Shri Mataji, please help me find the collective within and without. Shri Mataji, please let me be connected with this all-pervading energy, with this Virata, and with all the Sahaja Yogis across the world. Now bring your hand back onto your lap and just take some more strands of Kundalini energy and then just take it slowly and put it on top of your head. We'll do that a few more times. just to help our attention settle on our Sahasrara. And as we know, in Sahasrara we become the thoughtlessly aware. So when our Kundalini is at Sahasrara, we become thoughtlessly aware, which is in Sanskrit becoming Nirvichar. So here we will say a mantra to Shri Nirvichar Sakshat, which helps us to get into that thoughtless awareness, that pure meditative state where we enjoy the collectivity most. So when you are connected, when you are in connection with this divine power, you enjoy the collectivity most. So we'll just say one mantra to Shri Nirvichar Saksha. You don't have to have your hand there. You can bring your hand back onto your lap. Just have your attention, your awareness on top of your head. And we will say the mantra to Shri Nirvichar Saksha. After that, we'll just wait for a couple of minutes before we listen to Shri Mataji's talk on the importance of collectivity. And it is a collection of excerpts from different talks of Shri Mataji, which she spoke. And then after the talk, we'll do some more meditation with music. So, Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichar Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please bless us with this Nirvicharita. Shri Mataji, please bless us with thoughtless awareness. We'll just keep our attention on top of our head, keep our eyes closed, and just meditate for a couple of minutes before we listen to Shri Mataji's talk.
collectivity doesn't mean that we all should be stuck together with some glue or something, or we all become like Gibraltar, rock of Gibraltar. No, it doesn't mean that. It means wherever you are connected. That is collectivity. But if you are not connected and you are just glued together, it's very inconvenient to live under such circumstances. I think people don't even understand the meaning of collectivity. Where there's not the other, ananya, where there's not the other, there's no other personality. These personalities are separated from you because of left and right, or could be both. But you are yourself fully when you are absolutely detached and your Kundalini is dancing. You are alone and never alone. This oneness with the whole gives you all the security that you want, all the joy you want. And that's why Kundalini awakening means collectivity. Unless and until you want pure collectivity in your being, Kundalini won't rise. So now, let us see how do we miss out on collectivity. It's a very practical, down-to-earth understanding. First, we must know without collectivity we cannot exist. As the body has to be in connection with the brain, in the same way, without collectivity, Sahaja Yoga cannot exist. Once you understand that, then you have to work it out that collectivity is absolutely established within and without. I do not know what thing comes first in the human mind about another person. But the first thing is that these are your real relations. And nobody else are your relations. These children are your children, and these men are your brothers, and these ladies are your sisters, and we are one big family together. We are part and parcel of one body. As this hand cannot hit another hand, thank God it doesn't think. Otherwise, as human beings, they might start thinking against another hand. But they don't, because they are connected to one brain activity. So, we can see that when we ascend in the collective consciousness, and we have collective living, collective meeting, at the Vishuddhi Chakra, Sri Krishna established this, or he manifested this pure relationship of a sister. In a collective life that we have, in the ashram where we live, where we move about at surgeries, if we do not have this basic principle within us, there will be a chaos, complete chaos. Once this purity of relationship is established, that apart from my wife, all the rest are my sisters or mothers. It cannot be a proper society. And the chaos of the social system of America is because they have no sense of pure relationships. Once you call somebody a sister, she's a sister. And once you call somebody a brother, she's a brother. It's not only that you should be born of the same parents. It's not necessary. But this is a very important principle to have a very pure society where everybody can live peacefully. Think of the tree which is, say, in a turmoil or during earthquake. It won't grow. When the earthquake stops, everything becomes quiet, everything is peaceful, then only the tree can grow. In the same way, our growth can only take place if we are peaceful within ourselves. So, for a Kundalini growing wider and wider and rising higher and higher, first thing is we must have peace within ourselves. But this peace is possible if you can make really peace with others. If you cannot make peace with others who are in Sahaja Yoga, who are in the collective, if you are in a turmoil, this Kundalini can never rise. That is why collectivity is so important. Without collectivity, your Vishuddhi cannot open. And without collectivity, you cannot have the growth of your spirituality. If the growth of the spirituality, as they say, the tree of life is upside down and the roots are in the brain. And this Kundalini has to go and water that brain. As we water the roots, then it starts flowing downward. And that's how we start expanding. Now Mother has said we have to have compassion. Now where do you have our compassion? On the walls, where do we use our compassion? Where do we use our compassion? So Sahaja Yoga is to be practiced doesn't mean that you sit down with my photograph all the time. It doesn't mean that. It means you practice compassion. You practice that. Then you have to practice love. Now how do you practice love with others? If you love someone, what do? You try to please that person. Small things can make people very happy. I know you all try to please me very much. You'll give me presents, you'll find out things which are good for me, you'll go out of the way, buy sweet flowers for me. Beautiful things you do to please me. I am over pleased, I must tell you. But I am more pleased, much more pleased, if you understand collectivity and try to please each other. So now the practice love, where do you practice? Ask your question. Where do I practice love? What do I love? We love our house, we love our photographs, our decorations, everything. But do I practice this love on my wife or on my husband or on other surgeries? In our search culture, we have to practice compassion and love. And thirdly, we have to practice patience. I know some children are maybe little more mischievous, some are less mischievous. Maybe some people are very talkative. Sometimes really they give me also a headache. They go on talking so much. Sometimes I think it's good because it's a rest for my mouth. One way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is just switch off your mind, let him talk, take it out, whatever he wants to talk. Once he is finished with it and fagged out, then he won't bother you much. And also he'll feel satisfied that somebody has listened to his practice. So patience is needed. And patience is needed in such a way that others should see your patience. Yesterday, for example, I was sitting for about, 3 hours shaking hands with all sorts of people and all types of problems. And the person who came last, he said, looking at your patience, I developed my own patience. And love gives you patience. This love nourishes you. I'm telling you, it's absolutely down to earth method. Here I have not mentioned that you trust God. I'm just saying trust yourself. Absolutely down to earth, because we are talking about your brain. So today's understanding should be that we all should become collective from inside. We should not grudge or grumble about life and enjoy the collectivity. But the second side of collectivity is this, that do not try to exploit the collectivity. Otherwise you'll be in trouble. Like I've seen some people don't know how to use their bathrooms. When you are collective, you have to be respecting the collectivity of others. By your presence, another person should not by any chance suffer, or should not feel in any way insulted or inconvenienced. So when you are in the collective, it should be such that another person should enjoy your company, enjoy your being there. That is something where there is no problem. But if you are demanding and if you are asking for things and you think no end of yourself, you cannot at all collective by any chance, but you will suffer for that. Automatically you will suffer. If this is realized and understood properly, your agya is solved. Like anger. People always boast, I'm very angry with you. Boast. But just make that anger into forgiveness. And you'll see the person, instead of you getting into problems, he will get into problems. Anger will upset you, but forgiveness will upset him automatically. It's the biggest weapon you have got, is to forgive. And this is shown in Buddha's character throughout. Now we have been saying that we have to forgive everyone. But we don't practice that. Small things like mad people we remember. Only I had heard that snake has this capacity to remember if somebody has hurt him. But here I find human beings have no less capacity. Whatever has happened 13 years back, 15 years back, they all remember each and everything. Whatever has hurt them. But how they have hurt others, they don't remember. How they have been nasty to others, don't remember. Because this is a human mind which has got the ego. It can go on hurting others, it doesn't feel anything. And the superego which goes on receiving all the hurts and always complaining about it.
Okay, so that was obviously Shri Mataji's all talks are wonderful, but that was another very wonderful talk on different aspects of collectivity. And as we could see, it was excerpts from different talks where she spoke about collectivity and different aspects of that. We will share the link to the talk in the WhatsApp group. I believe we can do that tomorrow for you if you would like to listen to the whole talk. There's about 30 minutes or a few more minutes left. But like, Shri Mataji was saying, or as we just talked about, feeling that love within yourself and also that compassion, and something that I missed is obviously the patience. So not only be patient with yourself, but also be patient with others. Just not only the kids, but with everybody, really. Just you have to be really patient and loving and compassionate towards each other. And that's what pleases the divine most. So we will just continue to meditate with a few more minutes with some music. And then we will finish by raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves into Bandhan. And then we have some Bandhan requests that we'll do then. So Kitty, if we could have some music, please, and we'll just continue to be in that meditative state. Please hold your attention on top of your head. If you're struggling, just bring some Kundalini up. And as Shri Mataji said, we can only grow when we are completely peaceful within and without. And just have your attention on top of your head. Keep your eyes closed. And we'll just meditate for a few more minutes, listening to this music through your attention and just feeling that joy within yourself as your Kundalini responds to this divine music. As it feels joyous, you also feel that joy that actually manifests as vibrations on your hands and on your fingertips, also on your hands. Your heart just overflows with that joy and love within and without. So we'll just thank Shri Mataji from the bottom of our heart for this wonderful opportunity to be connected together, to get our self-realization and be connected, be collective with all our brothers and sisters across the world. Shri Mataji, we thank you again and again for coming on this earth and giving our self-realization. Shri Mataji, we thank you again and again for bringing this whole big family together, for connecting us to this family and making us possible to meet all our brothers and sisters across the world. Shri Mataji, we thank you again and again for all your love, all your compassion, and all your patience with us so that we could get our self-realization and establish our self-realization. Shri Mataji, thank you for making us your divine instrument so we can spread your divine love within and without across the world, so we can build a new society which is full of love and peace, a society which is invigorating, which is pure, and which is full of joy and happiness. Thank you, Shri Mataji. We will now raise our Kundalini and putting ourselves into Bandhan. We also have a couple of Bandhans requests, so we'll do that after we've done the Bandhans. So we'll just raise our Kundalini really slowly, just maintaining this meditative state within us. And again. Then we fold our hands in complete gratitude and respect toward Shri Mataji, but also to our own spirit. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We just do have a couple of Bandhan requests. So first of all, it's for our very own Manika. So her name is Manika Katyal, and we'll just put her into Bandhan so that whatever troubles or she's not feeling well or anything, that any issues that she's having may be taken away. Okay, we have another Bandhan request for S. Murali Mohan. So we have another Bandhan request on a chat. So it's Michelle Shippers Swanepoel. If we can all put Michelle in Bandhan, please. Okay. So thank you everyone again, and it's so lovely and so joyful to see you all. We cannot express that, you know, in online, but yeah, it's from the bottom of our heart. We really thank you all for joining us and taking this journey with us for all this time. We are almost towards the end of this season or this session. And like Bible mentioned, there'll be some more bonus sessions, it seems. So enjoy a few more weeks of online collective meditation. But like we've been saying, we really, really strongly recommend to find some collectivity near you where you can actually physically go and attend meditation programs and, you know, different activities that collective might be doing together. And yeah, all the best, and hope to see you next time. So we will continue to play some more music if you should you choose to continue to meditate, and otherwise have a lovely day or night wherever you are, depending on which part of the world you are, and have a lovely meditative week ahead. So thank you everyone.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी सरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
Vinati hai